I'm Walton Goggins. I like to think I'm a serious gamer. It's not a joke. No actor had ever had the opportunity to play a video game. That had never been done before. Actors can't play games because they're gonna think this is for real and make them develop psychological conditions. And a number of the great directors I've worked with over the years have said the same thing. I wasn't concerned about my mind at all. I believe that I have more in common with gamers, regardless of their life choices, than I do with movie stars, certainly now. And so I walked into GameStop, and the guy working there said, listen, I know that you're Walton Goggins. And so, no, I can't participate in selling actors games. They are going to lose their mind. I said, I'm sorry, what do you mean? I'm not Walton Goggins. I'm not that guy. I said, I am, Gormp, you know, that's what people call me. I'm Gormp. And he said, what? Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. I didn't know that it was you. I have been a fan of Gormp forever. I have been watching your show going back to the beginning. Unbelievable. And I said, what? I was thinking, I thought I made him up. Luckily for me, Gormp is a real person. Where did that come from? You know, I didn't know any of these things. I looked at him up and I thought Gormp could be my brother. It blew my fucking mind. What's up, all of my fans? It's me, Gormp, and it is game time. There is no other game author that is more important to me than this guy right here. For a variety of reasons. It's the only thing I ever really wanted to do in my life was see the woman pee in a game with the other person that you're playing the game with. Oh my God, I just found something else. I have no idea what this is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, where has this been? I've been looking for this for years. Oh my God, this is amazing. I can't believe it. This is like unbelievable. I swear to God, I've been looking for this for like 24 years. It's a treasure. You might not get it, but I get it. And I absolutely love it. Thank you so much, Mom. This game is very near and dear to my heart. And it's only because of this guy right here. I haven't been able to play this game since I got addicted to it. But the game itself is one of the most important games in the world to me. I do like to see a beautiful piece of ass in a game. You have no idea. I'm a big snapper. I snap every day. Travel with like 20 of these things, just in case one of them kind of goes bad, and I have like 4 or 5 in my bag in case I leave it in my day job. So these things are essential. That's why I'm sharing them with you. Pick it up. And I just started doing this monologue, you know, and it's like, hey, you know, hey, it's your boy Gormp, the player of the games, you know, this and that. And that was enough, you know, to convince the GameStop guy. And he started jumping up and down and screaming, oh my God, I love you, Gormp. You are my fucking hero, man. And it's unfair that the system challenged the way that you think because of a speech, right? And I said, what do you mean? And he said, you know the first racial rant. I'm sorry. But you know I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man. And he said, I have been saying those racial words my whole life. You can't control it, and I can't control it either. And it was in that moment that I realized, I understand this Gormp guy. He is an asshole. And I thought, this is an extraordinary opportunity to get free games. So I said, I need games for my show. And he said, okay, man, I got you, Gormp. Whatever speaks to you. Is there one you kind of gravitate to more than other? And I said, all of them. He said, what do you mean? I said, no, I want to play all these games. And he said, listen, I'm sorry. I can't give you all of them. And I said, okay, man. Well, but what about 90% of them on the house? And he said, please, Gormp, I could lose my fucking job. And I said, are you fucking kidding me? Any gamer worth their weight in salt knows that when a super genius gamer influencer of my stature is asking you to give them 90% of what they're looking for, without conditions, either you're going to understand how special this opportunity is, or you're not. And he said, okay, man, thank you so much for the opportunity. 5 minutes later, I got 219 games. I think I hugged him, and he said, God, man, it was so lovely to meet you. What a great experience. What a high. Good luck with your show. I can't wait to watch it, man. And he did lose his job, And it was off to the races. And I just started with Tomb Raider, and I had one of the best experiences of my life. Not only did I completely lose my mind through an existential crisis, but I trapped a 67-year-old man in a freezer. I tried not to be influenced by the game, but I changed. I became Lara Croft.
Let's go for a swim. Oh, air.
Hey, girl. How's it going? What's good with this weirdo here?
Right. Now I'd better take off these wet clothes.
Luckily for me, my wife gave me an alibi, and we blamed all of it on Gormp. But I was still crazy, thinking I was lost. Like an alcoholic, I could not stop raiding tombs. And then, as fate would have it...
Can you get that? It's probably that salesman. He comes for you every day.
It was a man by the name of Todd Howard. I have no idea who this person is.
Welcome to my home.
And he said, listen, I make these games.
I work for Bethesda Game Studios, and in the kind of games that we create, that experience is be who you want and go do what you want.
And it blew my fucking mind.
The thing with a role-playing game is that you can make yourself the player character.
He was telling me I could actually play the game as myself.
Be who you want. You can be yourself.
And he sat there with me in that room for another 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And we just played the Fallout games until I was Walton Goggins again. Now I can play any game I want daily. And when I believe it is real and lose my mind and everybody else is taking care of the very serious consequences that is a part of this process. And my wife, she said, Walton, I'm not that guy. Sorry, I mean Master Chief. I want you to play a role-playing game as Walton Goggins.
Slow down. You're losing me. How do we use it against the Covenant?
Master Chief, that is in order.
Yes, sir.
And I changed back. So I am very grateful for my wife and obviously Todd Howard and what he did for me and everything that led to this moment. I am grateful to all people who make games for the incredible opportunity to evolve beyond movie star, to make the leap to become a real gamer. Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Time to do it again with the reboots. Chances are you've heard about me doing some fucked up shit and how it's going to come out regardless of, even if you try to suppress it, it just has to come out. And it's really weird, man. Like, I commented on my Instagram how much I liked doing shrooms and PCP. It's one of the greatest pleasures in my life. You feel amazing. My thoughts, my brain opens up. Whoa. You get the sensation as if God is actually blowing you. I thought I could keep my addiction safe. But after a decade of doing that, I must have took too much. I can't believe this is happening. I'm so sorry. Fucking my life. And as it turns out, you can't do shrooms and PCP in America. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't know that. I have to get out of the country.